Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today I am here to share with you guys a mid-month budget update or mid-month budget check-in. Of course, we're going to talk about the actual budget and our income and expenses and all of that, but I always like to start out by talking a little bit about like other random updates, I guess you could say. So anyway, if you're interested in hearing about how we're doing so far, then please keep watching. So first off, my raise has kicked in, so moving forward, paychecks moving forward we'll have the raise on there. Let's see, I have been donating to a few different causes, which that's kind of like always the case. In fact, I donate to 2 causes every other week because they automatically come out of my paychecks. But anyway, I've been donating to a few other causes. My nieces have gone home, I guess, for the month of June. I presume they'll be back at some point, maybe like July or August. We do have fire extinguishers now, so hooray for that. We have 2 of them, one downstairs, one upstairs. I haven't like researched like everything one should know about fire extinguishers and all of that, but I did go ahead and at least purchase them, and they recently came in. We have done a little bit of home decor shopping, but honestly not too much. We just really haven't done that much home decor shopping so far this month, but we have like, I feel like we have a decent amount of things. Like we went to IKEA and we've gotten some things from like TJ Maxx and stuff, but we still haven't spent a whole lot on home decor. I think the most exciting update is that I recently crunched the numbers to see how we were on track, how we were progressing, how we were expected to progress with paying off my husband's student loans. So if you don't know, we're trying to save the money and then apply it to debt. And the reason for that is because we didn't really know what was going to go on with COVID and the pandemic and stuff like that. But of course, you know, we've gotten raises during this time and our jobs seem to be steady enough. So either way, steady job or not a steady job, our goal is to have the loans paid off by the end of the virus forbearance, and that is September the 30th for my husband's student loans. It's the same for my student loans too, but we're prioritizing paying off my husband's student loans right now. But anyway, we are trucking along with the potential to pay off my husband's student loans by next month. Actually, I don't know if we'll actually do it, because that'll be a lot of money going out in the month of July, because we have to pay the IRS, which we have owed them, you know, all year, but the tax deadline was extended to July 15th, so we decided that we would let our money accrue a little interest in the interim. So that coupled with the student loan, that's like $25,000, well, $23,000 that we would have to pay in 1 month. I mean, I'm down for the cause. But yeah, I don't know if we'll pull the trigger or not. You'll have to stay tuned. I know that for sure if we don't pull it in July, then we gotta pull it in August or that very beginning of September. So if you guys ever see we paid off our student loans, or my husband's student loans are paid off, or whatever the case is, pop up across the screen, then you know we took the plunge. But anyway, enough about all of that. Let's talk about the actual budget thus far for the month of June. I'm still unable to locate my budget planner, so I'm going to put screenshots over here. So for income, we have brought in $4,341. My husband has been paid twice. I have been paid once, and those paydays came from our full-time jobs. And then I've gotten like a little bit of money for my Shea Budgets business, which in our budget it's separated. I have a line item for Shea Budgets and then one for Shay's Budget Shop, particularly because the 2 stand alone. I mean, it's all one big business, but they could stand alone, and they kind of stand alone as income sources. So Shay's Budget Shop has brought in a decent amount of money because I just did new releases, and the YouTube or the Etsy payday was today. So altogether we have brought in about $4,341. For our mortgage, it was as budgeted. We paid that, or it came out on the 1st, and it was $1,471.46. Our security isn't due until the end of the month, but it's still the same amount. It's going to be $51.47. Electricity did come out on the 1st. It came out at $113.90. Phone has not come out. Cable internet has not come out. And water/sewer has not come out either. For allowance, I have spent $35 and my husband has spent $89.96. As you can see, he's not quite on track to be under budget, but I think it'll be fine because we do have some additional income coming in for the month of June. For beauty, we have spent $40.24, and I got my hair done, my nails done, all that good stuff. So a little bit over budget for beauty already this month, but the good thing is I probably won't get anything else done until June because I like to try to stretch as long as I can stretch. For toiletries, we have spent $32.56, and basically I bought some vitamins. We bought some stuff from Dollar General. I know we have purchased some dryer sheets and some window spray, like some Windex type stuff, so on and so forth. So that's what we have spent so far for toiletries. For miscellaneous, we are over 73 cents. We have spent $554.89 of a budget of $354.16. So we bought a lot of things from IKEA, and I see an Amazon something on here, I don't know what that is, and so on and so forth. So a little bit over budget for miscellaneous already. Nothing for travel. For business, we have spent $351.05 of a $400 budget. So I think that will be fine because there will be a few more subscriptions to come out, but I think I'll be like right on budget because I did go ahead and purchase $250 worth of Etsy supplies because I knew I was going to be having this released, and I was prepping for the release, and I like to have all things that I need. I like to take an inventory and then purchase all the things that I'm going to need before my new releases. For house, we are sitting at $149.23 of a $150 budget, so need to tighten up there for sure. We haven't spent anything for health as of yet. I did mention that I'm going back and forth with the dentist office about a bill. They're trying to charge me for my dental cleaning that I got in January. So I told them that I would look into it and get back to them. I did. I went to double check because at my job, our insurances are changing frequently. Like I feel like they change every year, which is frequently in my book. So I only go to the dentist like twice a year. So if every third time I have a new dental provider, then that's a lot to me. So anyway, I got my insurance stuff situated. I've sent that to them. I'm waiting to hear back from them, but I was covered. I've been covered basically my whole adult life. So I don't know what they have going on. They may have had my old information, but hopefully that gets taken care of because I ain't trying to pay them $170 for a dental cleaning. For gas, we have spent $67.12 of a $120 budget, which as you can see, we're kind of like perfectly on budget there because we have spent about half of the gas money and we have 15 days left of the month. So halfway through the month, halfway through the budget, I think we'll be fine. I am tending to go to work a little bit more than what I originally planned for, but I think it'll be fine. Car insurance, we did pay it at $1,234, and that will be for the next 6 months. So we won't have to pay car insurance again until December, which is a blessing because I feel like car insurance is a lot of money. I mean, like for us anyway. I know we got speeding tickets and all kind of stuff, but I just feel like car insurance has always been a lot of money. I guess before I started getting speeding tickets, which I'm speeding ticket free as of, I'm 5 years free as of last month. But even before I started getting speeding tickets, my insurance was already a little high anyway, and I had an older car, but I guess it's because I was young. But anyway, that's how much we spent for car insurance. Health insurance, that's for my husband. That came out on the 1st at $218.61. I have been loving, like a lot of our bills just randomly come out around the beginning of the month, and I've been paying my husband's student loan at the beginning of the month too, just because technically the loans aren't due, but we're paying a little on them anyway. So I've really been loving that. My life goal is to have all of the bills paid on the 1st of the month. I'm not quite there yet. Life insurance is $42.19 and it is not due yet. For food/dates, so my nieces were here for a week into June before they had to go home because I ended up going home for the funeral, so I just dropped them off. But so far we have spent $590 of a $690 budget, and we have $99.11 remaining. Realistically speaking, if we don't go out to eat, we should be able to stick to this budget because which we've only gone out to eat once this month, and that was just the other day. But realistically speaking, I already got our groceries for this week, and I spent about, really I spend like $150 each week, and that's on like steak, beef, fruits, and all that other stuff. But I can like make $100 work too, but I just feel like I'm kind of like, I have to get a few cheap things like a little pizza or something. But realistically, we should be able to stick to this budget. But honestly, We probably won't, but realistically, we should be able to. If we challenge ourselves, maybe I will bring that up during our mandatory budget meeting. If we challenge ourselves, we really could, but I don't know. You guys will have to wait until the end of the month to see, or I'm gonna have to wait until the end of the month to see. My student loan is not due. I could pay on it if I wanted to. Oh, I did get my payment like recertified or whatever. I'm on an income-based plan, so that's a thing. And they gave me my new payment, which is an arm and a leg. It's like $500, but luckily my student loan isn't due right now, and so we are putting all of our time and energy into paying off my husband's student loans right now. So I did not pay a student loan payment. I do not plan to pay one for the month of June. I did end up putting $380 towards my husband's student loans. Something about getting those loans in the 12,000s was sitting right with my spirit. So in order to do that, I needed to put a payment or make a payment of $380. So that's what I did. So now his student loan balance is $12,999. And we are still on track to put about $500 in our emergency fund. It wouldn't really go in our emergency fund. It would go like in our savings account. Basically, that's what it is. And that would be going towards my husband's student loans. We are going to end up saving more, provided no tragedies occurred this month, because I did some like paid work in May, and I'm getting one of the payments now, or I should be getting one of the payments now, and then also I'm getting a payment in July, but that wouldn't really count. But we are on track to save more than the $500. Actually way more than the $500, because not only are we on track to earn more from the paid work that we did, or that I did last month, but also my Etsy shop is doing a little better. I have a bare bones budget. That's what I like to call our budget that I'm doing during this pandemic time, and as we're trying to pay off my husband's student loans, because I want to know realistically, you know, if we don't earn more than what we think that we should or did or will, what is that actual debt freedom date for those student loans for Nelnet. So anytime we earn a little extra money, assuming we don't spend it, we're able to save that. So that's why, you know, the date is getting sooner and sooner. I am in negotiation with another paid opportunity. If I were to secure that, which these companies pay, it takes a long time. It takes months for these payments to clear. So if I'm not even factoring that in, but if I do secure that, and if they do pay that, you know, within a month or so of me actually doing the work, due to the amount that it would be, we would for sure go ahead and pay off my husband's student loans. So if I do secure that, fingers crossed for your girl, because y'all know I don't do too much paid work. It's got to be natural. I don't have the energy to be on here lying. I probably would if YouTube was my only full-time job. I ain't gonna lie to y'all, but since it's not, I get to keep my integrity, which in reality there's not really, I mean, I can't think of one single thing that I'm willing to be a sellout for. So therefore I would probably always keep it a buck with y'all and try to keep my integrity instead of lying about a product that I don't use or whatever. But fingers crossed, fingers crossed, fingers crossed, this will be the best thing to happen to me. Fingers crossed that works out, because if it does, it will drastically change our financial trajectory and our debt payoff date, and I'm here for it. And really the reason why that would change, like help us so much, is because that money alone, if we threw that in our savings and took out the money to put towards my husband's student loans, we would still have a lofty savings. And I think that's what the thing is here. We're trying to make sure we're not like wiping our savings account clean for the sake of paying off student loans. But if that were to happen, and if I got that payment anytime before the end of the forbearance, we're paying off my husband's student loans. That's on period. So that is where we are as of right now with our budget, and I'm excited. I'm feeling really good. I'm feeling really relieved. If you watched my last video, which is a random get ready with me, you probably were able to recognize that my life was in shambles for like 2 weeks for a good reason. But last week, y'all, I whipped my life back together. This week I'm killing it, and I'm just ready to, you know, get that old thing back. So anyway, I hope that you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye guys.